Hi, this is Isha, Big Brother Boomerang at 410 Line Dancers TV. Once again, we're at the UC Star Awards. You know I ain't got no voice. I've been out there acting a damn donkey on the floor. And I would only be acting a donkey on dances I love. Like our next guest be making all them dances I absolutely love. We got Mr. Incredible Jermaine Matthews in the building, y'all.
What's going on, everybody?
Man, you have made so many crazy, absolute, authentically classic dances. How do you feel about when folks like me come along, grab your dance, and I'm out there acting a fool on them?
Man, it's a blessing because before I started line dancing, I had no rhythm. Like I couldn't dance for nothing.
Wow.
And then when I came into line dance, I started dancing in Detroit with Wanda Mack. And when I started dancing with them, my aunt took me out, and everything just caught my eye from the music, the moves. And once I got it, I was like in the back. And once I got it, I just felt the music. And I tell people all the time, like creating a dance, when you find a song, feel the music, then let the music feel you. The music feel you.
How have you, a lot of times when you're dancing, you dance in the back, even though, like for me, I like dancing with the person who created it. That's like the ultimate, hey, thank you. Do a lot of folks look to dance with you, or?
They do. They actually be pulling me to the front. Like I like to stay in the back, like to be reserved, but when it's my dance and they love to see the creator, they love to dance with the choreographer, I don't mind coming to the front, but I'm so comfortable in the back.
So would you kind of consider yourself introverted? But
Yes.
I would have never guessed that you would be somebody who would be socially awkward. I could see the introvertedness because you're in the back. Do people mistake that for humility, or do they just think that, do people even, are they even aware of that?
Where till I did a post on Facebook, and then a lot of people started to recognize that. Before it was like they see me and I have this look on my face, and it may look like a mean look, but it's more of a, I'm just like looking around, checking out everybody, seeing how everybody is. And I used to not let a lot of people in my space. And it wasn't because of I didn't want to get to know people. It was just I never knew how to like actually introduce myself to folks without having anxiety, because you never know how someone's going to react when you introduce yourself to them.
Do you do your homework on some of the other newer choreographers, newer line dance folks, so you kind of get a feel for their personality, their energy, or do you just feed off of their energy at all?
I do. Actually, what actually got me out of being socially awkward was my wife, Nellie. We were at United We Dance in 2014, and this was a group event where a lot of line dance groups came together and threw it was like a line dance reunion, similar to the UC Star Awards, but it was just, we were just dancing for the weekend. And she came to me, she said, hey, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go in here and you're going to introduce yourself to like 10 people, and then I want you to come back and tell me their names. And then I went in, I was nervous, but then I came back with like 20 people's names.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I've been curious about this. I mean, first of all, you're a part of You're My Star, but for some reason, it always seems to be, I've always seen more John Woodhouse in the front. I don't think I've ever seen you in the front on that, but I mean, it's just as much your dance as his, right? So how does that bother you at all?
No. You know, a lot of people didn't know that You're My Star was both me and John's dance. And a lot of times we actually wasn't even at the same event was being done. So it's funny because when we're at the same event, we mostly sometimes sit down and be like, no, we're not doing that. Yeah. And we let everybody just do it. And they be like, come on, do it with us. But it never bothered me that he would be in the front, because it's, you know, it's just as much as his dance as mine.
Yeah.
So, but it was just like the folks who didn't know, we had to inform them, hey, this is not just John's dance, it's also Jermaine's dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know about like one of my absolute, everybody who knows me knows one of my absolute favorite dances out of every dance out there is dynamic flavor. Everybody knows get the hell away if you don't know that. How do you see, I mean, I know you didn't see me acting up. How do you feel when you see somebody go that hard on your dance?
Man, I tell people all the time, watching folks do my dances is a blessing, and it's also an award for me. I don't have to win, UC awards, and no shade to the UC, but I don't have to win those awards because my award is seeing everybody out there killing it, putting their spin on it, having fun with it. It's a blessing for me because dancing and music are my passions. So seeing them both together and everybody enjoy it, I love it.
How do you come up with the people who I'm sure that you're very popular in terms of wanting to collaborate with? Mm-hmm. How do you select who you want to actually work with?
Wow. It's crazy. So for example, Dynamic Flavor, I heard this song. I said to Chris, because I've always watched Flavor's, energy from day one. And I said to Chris, I said, hey, Chris, I got this song. I want to do a collab with you on. And she's like, okay, let me hear it. So what people don't know is the track that you hear isn't the original track. DJ 8 Mile, shout out to DJ 8 Mile, he actually remixed it and made it sound 10 times better. Because if you heard the actual track, you'd be like, oh, wow. And it sounds totally different now. And I told her, I said, I got this track. What you think? And the funny thing is, we actually started using YouTube to communicate because she's in St. Louis, I'm in Indiana. We would put our videos on YouTube unlisted so where nobody could find them. And we would send each other the link. And that's how we created the dance.
So I saw something with you and Quan. Have you guys thought about doing anything together?
Yeah, we talked about it so many times. And it's like we get away from it so many times, but we are going to finally get it together.
Y'all sound like y'all have such a good friendship that the friendship part comes in, and then somewhere along the way, then y'all get to the dancing, which is wonderful. Mm-hmm. Who do you consider the people that you're tightest with in the game?
Oh, man. I have a great relationship with the person I started dancing with, Taz, back in Detroit. That's my brother. Nicole, Curtis. I have a big relationship with a lot of them. A lot of people don't know, we don't all just line dance, but we actually hang out outside of the line dance community. We all would do trips and everything, and it's a blessing because I see them as not just line dance family, but I see them as just family.
Yeah.
Holy Cole, she was in my wedding.
Wow.
And Taz was in my wedding. So it's like all these folks that I have this personal connection with. It's a blessing because we look out for each other in and outside of the line dance community.
Wow, that's powerful, and I think that's one of the beauties of line dancing is that you can meet some really tight people. You're not just going out there dancing with folks; that you're meeting friends, some people that you're going to be connected for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's wonderful. So what's next for Jermaine Matthews?
I'm actually teaching at a couple events this year. Quan is having an event in March in ATL Sliders. Angie King, Ladies of Whip Appeal, STL Flavor in July. We actually have our own 20-year anniversary coming around in October.
Whoa, wait a minute, we didn't hear about that. Tell us about the 20-year anniversary.
So Common Ground
CG.
We have an event October 13th to the 15th this year. 20 years, and we're planning to have a big 20-year anniversary.
Wow.
And you guys are gonna love it. We got a nice workshop lined up, and man, it's gonna be off the chain.
So how do we find tickets to this event? Because we need to know about that Common Ground. First of all, if y'all don't know about Common Ground, you got Ollie James, you got Jermaine Matthews, you got Chocolate Shake, you got a whole bunch of big-time choreographers, DJ, everybody is in that group. Yeah, Ziggy, everybody's in there. So how do we even find out how to get tickets to this event?
So the link is not up right now, but we will be posting a link, an Eventbrite link, and you'll be able to go on there, register for the event, and I hope to see y'all in October.
I mean, 20 years, y'all. 20 years of doing this. That's serious business. We've been talking to Jermaine, Mr. Incredible Matthews. We are so honored to have you. We love your work.
Thank you.
I'm glad to know you. He actually liked my dance, which made me be like,
Yeah,
damn, if
yeah.
Mr. Incredible says it's good, that's good. Wow. So we're so excited. We're so excited to have you. Thank you for talking to us
No
today.
problem.
Good to meet you, man.
Too.
This is Isha, Big Brother Boomerang from 410 Line Dancers, and we thank you for liking. We need you to like, subscribe, and comment. If you don't, Jermaine Madden's gonna make one of them hard dances and make you learn it. You don't want that problem, so you better like, subscribe, and comment.